Hey guys, my name's James and welcome back to another episode of me playing this games. I can't escape. I can't escape life either, no matter how badly I try. I try so hard, I say, please, powers that be, bring a portal to have me casted out into the deep biles of hell, and there I can become a god. Because what I will do is revamp hell into like a place of retribution, or at least like, hey, you just stole candy as a child, but then you were a pretty decent human being throughout the rest of your life. You belong in heaven, or if heaven still won't take you because they're friggin' nerds, I'll make a relaxing part of hell where, I mean, it would be like, hey, we have Sam's Choice Cola. You can't get the Coca-Cola that's up in hell, but at least you have Sam's Choice, which is pretty good. Great value, I think, is now. But who cares about that? What you really care about is this video game and my guest waiting so patiently over in the corner, Rustin Parr style. We have Duo Grunfox returned.
Hello. I'm trying to keep myself from cracking up.
No, please. It feeds my ego. That's like on Mostly Speaking Sentai during the episode summaries that I used to do, and will eventually get back when there are guests in the room. People would be like, "Oh, I don't want to talk. I don't want to interrupt." And I said, "Please, I told you to interrupt. Interrupt me." Or just like seeing for an entire episode summary my two guests on their phones individually. I'm like, "Come on, guys. You're also you're co-hosts of mine on other shows. What if I did this?" But Grunfox, speaking of that show, Mostly Speaking Sentai, a podcast wherever podcasts are found, our 100th episode is coming up. Would you be interested on being in like what we're thinking about is getting like the Mostly Speaking Sentai All-Stars on, meaning like guests who have returned many times, and then fans who have been, down since day one to come on and just be on for like 10 minutes where we ask the, like, what Gorma would you be question, or what star power would you want, and then like what car magic power.
Yeah, sure. I mean, hey, I'd be down.
Hell yeah. We're doing it, guys. Can I attack from up here? I don't think, can I? Nope, I can't. Tell me that I can't. I can't. It's too high to. Oh, fudge you. Okay, yeah, see now, Shayna, who you were just talking shit about, I need to power her up. I don't know how, but she needs strength.
Yeah.
Okay, good thing I healed a bunch. I don't know if he can, with his spear, he can get it. So I'm not even going to try. Detonates and attacks all. Okay, let's not do that. Let's try a burnout. Ooh, yeah, I gotta burn one out for my homies. Grunfox, you smoke
that big kush.
Yeah, what kind of kush you smoking on?
Oh man, only the dankest. You see, I went to my cat supply. Like, oh man, that cat.
Nice. On This Movie's Gay, we made a joke about no. How like you could find weed named anything, and it's true. Like we looked something up, and we were like, oh, that'd be like a good weed name, and it's true. I think grilled cheese. And there's a grilled cheese and I believe a tomato soup. And I was like, wonder if those combos work well together. Like, they'd have to. Because, like, in real life, they work so well. I need to heal. Yes, I do.
It definitely sounds like it could. Like, dang, now I gotta think about that.
And, yeah, it's real good. A dark mist, charm potion, eliminates minor enemies. This guy is not minor. He's major, which is like, but minor would be,
I mean, could be minor. We don't know how old it is.
No, like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to die from me throwing an item at it.
God, wouldn't that be funny if it could, though?
I'd be excited as hell. What? Man, she's so fast. She got 2 attacks. All right, Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you stand?
Wow. Getting with the hard questions here. I think I'm leaning a bit towards Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay. Now, is that... Okay, so, let's just say, in general, those 2 franchises, you're leaning more towards Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, like franchise... not show specifically.
Okay,
franchise?
so, yeah, like, franchise, because I wasn't sure what you... Like, where you were going with it. So then I was going to ask you, like, shows and then, like, real-life versions, like, or, like, games, you know? What? He gets the finishing blow no matter what? What?
That's actually very tough. I guess then, like, Pokemon, if we're going by franchise.
Okay.
Yeah. I know show-wise I lean more towards Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, so do you have any, like, preferences of, if someone's watching and wants to know, this is the question, let me also know, what's the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Series?
I lean towards GX, honestly.
Okay, I hear GX being good. Which one is the, it's like 555? No, that's a Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Which one is the driving?
Yeah, 5Ds.
Okay.
Where, you know, what's our evolution of card games? Obviously, driving motorcycles while playing them.
Yeah, why not? Whoa, he is shook. Like, how did she do that? What was ellipses question mark? And
blinded by the light.
Whoa, we got War God's Amulet. Hell yeah, everyone leveled up. Grinding.
Yeah.
I wish you could grind final bosses. Like, that's the great thing about Diablo, any of them maybe, besides the first one possibly, that, like, the boss battles you could do over and over again, at least in online play.
Yeah, which that's very useful and also really fun just to do.
Yeah. I'm going on a Trist run, baby. God, that game is so good.
It is.
Did you know someone just modded the entire game to be a new game? Like, they gave new classes and abilities to those new classes.
Oh wow, that sounds really dope.
Yeah, it's also, like, I think, like, supports, you know, 1080p and all of that stuff, but
oh wow,
it's insanity that, like, I don't know if it was one person. It had to have been a group of people, but I forget what the name of it has. A, like, subtitle, and it's dope because it's like, oh wow, you enjoyed playing. Oh, I need to heal for sure. It's like, oh, you're used to all of these. You've been playing this game forever, but all of a sudden now, like, you're truly playing a new game that is still the same game.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like an expansion pack, but so vast.
Mm-hmm. Like at the point where it's just like a complete rework.
Yeah.
Which, like, honestly, like, I wish there was like more stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if one, I would love a mod of Tony Hawk's Underground, but done with the like physics and mechanics of Tony Hawk American Wasteland, because
Man, I played the crap out of that.
yeah, because like I really love Underground in the story, but when you're so used to like the different like slight variations on things that you can do in American Wasteland, you're like, oh fuck, man, I like things that get up combos so well all of a sudden don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
But Wasteland with the classic mode, man, it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Man, man. That American Wasteland and the first Underground, I played the crap out of those.
Yeah.
Like, even when I like finish the campaign and stuff, I go like, you know what? I'll just go through it again.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Do sick mode.
Yeah.
Oh, what? And I wonder if the remaster or the remake of the first two, I think it is, if that'll be any good. I mean, like,
I hope so.
It'll probably be good, but American Wasteland and Underground are just so good.
Mm-hmm.
And Underground 2, I think on a replay would be better. I played the PSP version not too long ago on my train commutes into work every day. But not the full version.
Mm-hmm.
Also played the Digimon card game a lot on those train rides.
That's one Digimon game I've always wanted to play. It always looked really good.
It is super fun and super great up until the final boss, and then you're like, I truly have no idea how I will beat this. The last boss is just so insanely powerful. Even me, who grinds a bunch in games, had cards, was like looking good, but then got to this last boss. It's the same feeling as the first Yu-Gi-Oh game for PlayStation, where everything like is seeming like, oh yeah, this is easy. It's a nice pace. Like everyone gets slightly more difficult, but once you get to that like Weedle dude, the bug catcher guy, it just gets exponentially harder. But that's only like the fourth thing, and I've been grinding before I even got there.
Yeah.
So I have good cards, but it just way too strong.
Like top decking almost every card. They need. Yeah, man.
It's nothing but Blue Eyes White Dragons for a bug catcher.
I don't remember him having that in the show. This is bullshit.
Yeah, on talking about Beyblade, the shout-outs, you'll really like those because Eric Berry of Ranger Command Power Hour, I'm like, well, he likes different fandoms, and he seems like someone who wouldn't enjoy Beyblade. So what I did was like, I'm like, oh, he'll be someone who wants to be a part of a different world where Beyblades just aren't associated. So he finds a portal into a Yu-Gi-Oh like world, and he tries to like, he now is just like a sales rep for Clash creatures in the Beyblade world, trying to like get this game off the ground floor.
Try to start like a new fad that replaces like
yeah, just replaces Beyblade as the world economy. It's so weird that like Death Clock also does that, but I wonder if Brendan Small was like, oh, well, there's all these other shows where things like Beyblade or Yu-Gi-Oh, where they truly run the economy and everyone's just fine with it. Wonder what would happen if a death metal band was that.
That show was so good.
Yeah, it needs its finale.
Yeah, I got so bummed out when it never got its like actual finale, and each time people ask Adult Swim, they were like, yeah, never gonna happen," or like, "Oh yeah, sure, we'll do it." Psych.
Yeah, because Brendan Small has talked about it on podcasts a bunch of him. He's like, well, I want it to be like, even if it's just a movie, like I want it to be done properly. So it just, I think will like it's now too far removed for it to happen.
Yeah.
He was on Comedy Bang Bang once with Rhea Butcher, I think was who's calling me now? It's Nicole. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, well, hey, Grunfox, talk about anything. Well, Nicole has a question about Google Sheets.
Okie dokie. So let's see. Talk about anything. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Try to vamp here. Right. Have you ever noticed how a bunch of jRPG enemies are like a weird fusion? Have you ever thought about how like these bats here have those spiky tails that come after you? Kind of like a sleep paralysis demon. I think about that a lot. It keeps me up at night. To the point where I get scared. What is your favorite? What is a JRPG monster that scares you? For me, it's these bats. Imagine them coming after you in real life, screaming while they dive bomb you. Horrifying, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, I don't know where that thought came from, but I'm rolling with it. So how about that Baldur's Gate 3, huh? Good stuff, good stuff. Looks good. Shame it got delayed. But hey, still looks really fun. Now we have Lavitz coming with the Spear Strike. Oh, and he misses. Then Shayna, of course, making the hit. Beautiful. Beautiful work there. Screaming so hard. There has to be a way, just like... And another volcano. Here's a question for the ages. Who would win in a fight? Cloud or Dart? You have just heard some excerpts from the mind of Duo Grunfox.
And I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back. I may or may not have terrified your listeners.
Hey,
I apologize.
Who knows? Who cares? You didn't terrify me. You were a champ at vamping. Something some co-hosts still need to learn how to do. Specifically one who just called me.
Oh, snap.
I'm heating. Listen to Talking About Beyblade, man. That is all that show is me shading on my faux hosts. Where we...
you ever wonder if those vampire Kiwis are good at vamping?
I hope so. I hope all vampires are good at their namesake. Beeto, 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 beeto. All right. Let's, how much closer am I to another level? Man, grinding now, it like gets hard in this game.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to over level while streaming it out to people and trying to stay interesting.
Yeah. Well, at least they don't try to punish you for it.
Oh,
Looks
yeah.
At older Final Fantasy games.
Well, just Final Fantasy VIII did it, right?
No, some of the early ones, like even as early as like 5, like if you were over leveled to the point where you have like a multiple of 5, they could just insta kill you.
Oh, what?
Yeah. The spell death, it sucks.
Oh, okay. So there are like okay, so like it's not the monsters became strong, it's just like there are spells that are based off. Okay. Well, that I'm fine with. Also, I've talked about. Oh, they ran away, punk bitch. Pokemon, which I've talked about, I think on this series, had a great way to advise you not to overlevel, which was the badge setup.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, by having them like disregard your orders.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a Charizard right now who friggin' hates me. Because I thought it was like up until, like, oh, you get this badge up until, like, the next badge up until 50. But no, it was like the other badge that I could also get at that time was up until 50. So now I just have like a level 57 dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got you to this point. Why are you, like, pissed at me?
Yeah, that's what I don't get. It's like you raise it with love and affection. You work together. It's like, nah, I don't need you anymore. It's like, well, fuck.
It's part of a class system. That's what Charizard's is. I feel like I've had this conversation somewhere. I think it was just with the Hit It and Crit It boys, but I'm afraid. I feel like it's been on in front of a microphone, so I'm like, should I keep talking about this bit? Oh yeah. I'll have to edit out some of that. Nicole was trying to do functions on Google spreadsheets, and I'm like, I only know Excel. And there should just be like a button somewhere that it's like function, then you can find some, and it does it. So then I just sent her and she's like, I've tried Googling it. And I was like, you didn't try hard enough. But she's also at work, so it makes sense why she's like, well, why am I even doing these spreadsheets in the first place? This shouldn't be my job. I am not an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope she was able to figure that out. Also, why call? The weird thing is like, why call me?
I mean, you're a spreadsheet master.
I used to be. I was very good at analytics at my previous job. So I guess it makes sense. But like Google spreadsheets is different than Excel spreadsheets because you can't just be a carbon copy of something without getting a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They look like completely different beasts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Excel is so much better. Like, obviously. Like, it's its own program. Oh, look at that experience. 666, baby. How much more? I think we can get them up to level 7, and then that's when we're going to end this. That's going to be a while, though, I feel like. Maybe I need to go back into the cave. Maybe they were given better experience in there.
Maybe.
Because sometimes I was fighting like 3s. Not just these like max 2s.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just heard that cute little cat in the background.
Oh no, Merlin. He is awake.
Oh yeah. Franklin, what he does now is he'll sleep in his cupboard until like 2:30ish, and then he'll creep over into this like dog bed that we have, like this dog house looking dog bed that we have in our walk-in closet because it's dark in there, and then he'll sleep in there until like 5, then come out, go sit in a sunbeam in the kitchen, and then around 7 is when he starts screaming for food.
Right. Yeah. Roland has a similar routine up there.
Oh no, she's about to die. Oh fuck, why are they all going at? Oh my god.
Rip Shanna.
Angel's Prayer is Phoenix Down, right?
I think so.
I hope so. Or I just used healing on a corpse. Okay, cool. Stop going. Oh my, for fuck's sake. All right, hopefully this kills them. Tough. All right, let's get this ugly balloon up out this bitch. She does the least amount of damage. Why go after her?
Yeah. Doesn't make a lot of sense, really.
Oh no, he's stinking his belch on me.
Ugh.
All right, let's do this. Yeah, you ever use Parsec to game with people digitally?
I've never done it myself, but I've heard it being used. Like, what does it like emulate or something?
What it does is like it pretty much gives access to do inputs on another, like on the host's computer, but only for specific applications and programs. So it's not like, oh, they have free range of my mouse. It's just like, oh, you can do things in this program. So what that's great for is like if you have a controller, you can start doing inputs with your controller via another computer.
Oh, okay.
I just asked because Lil Corey from Hit It and Crit It and I have been wanting to game together with emulation games, but the way to do it on Play or on the GameCube emulator, like in emulator, is super duper like finicky. Like we've never been able to get like a solid stream out of it. It's like pretty laggy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've through Dolphin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that in a while, and it was not a pleasant experience.
For Hunter the Reckoning, which we really wanted to play, that was not. But for Monopoly, it was like fine.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, Hunter the Reckoning was bad. So I think if it's just like me showing him my computer and he gets to make inputs, I think it'll be a lot more forgiving. At least fingers crossed, because we want to do like a Beyblade stream.
Oh, nice.
I really want to play. It's called like Battle Stadium Dawn. It's like a Super Smash Bros. Clone for Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Naruto.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, just because I feel like he would enjoy that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she's already almost down? Oh yeah, it only healed her halfway. Please do not kill her again. Okay, thank God.
Ooh.
We might... Yeah, I need to just grind a fuck ton, it feels like.
Yeah. So I have to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Are you excited for Baldur's Gate 3?
I am, except well, I guess since I stream now, I'll probably actually play it. But originally I was like, well, I don't have a good enough computer to play it. Now I do. So yeah, I'm champed for it. I've loved all the Baldur's Gate games, but I don't think I've ever played the second one.
See, that's interesting because the second one is the only one I actually have played.
I own Tales of the Sword Coast, the expansion pack for the first one, and it comes with this like printed out huge map of Baldur's Gate, like the area.
Oh, that's really cool.
And it has like all the like a book of all the spells and what they do in it.
Man, I miss when you bought physical games and they gave you like big maps,
yeah,
or like a actually like really useful handbook.
Yeah, I heard Ni no Kuni has a very detailed, like it's a strategy guide, but it also has it's like the actual book of spells that he has, so you can flip through all the pages. Oh man, hear that cute little cat. So you can actually like see all of the spells and say them or like do them and shit.
Man, that's really cool. I know, like, the copy I got of it, like, I know they had it like in game.
Yeah,
where it was you could like browse a bit, and I just like remember like spending like 2 hours just pouring over it. Then look at the clock. It's like, oh, I just spent 2 hours just in this menu.
Yeah. Yeah, but just think of, hey, I can be on the bus right now and read it physically. That's what the deluxe version, maybe it was just like a deluxe version of the game, came with that as well. Mm-hmm. But no, I miss all of that shit. If maps came with it, ooh, baby. Because I think San Andreas or Vice City, one of the versions came with a huge map.
I think maybe both of them did. I also think like GTA 4 came with a map as well.
Maybe all of them do.
Maybe.
God knows that Rockstar can take a hit a little bit on printing up maps and still be a multi-billion-dollar company.
Oh yeah, with the amount of bank they've been rolling in.
Yeah, that's just bonkers how much, like, when it's like, oh, GTA 3, it's the most controversial game ever. And then it just becomes bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm. Like, you think, like, they've peaked, but then the next game comes out and it's like, well, holy crap.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed on just Grand Theft Auto Online being for PlayStation 5, but it's like, well, it's still super popular, and people will want to play it on this new hardware that they have, so why not?
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense. Like, not just from, like, a business standpoint. Because it's probably very easy to do, and that's something that's guaranteed to have, like, a big player base.
Yeah. And also, yeah, so if, like, even for Sony, they're like, well, yeah, people will probably buy that just to keep playing it on the newest hardware.
Mm-hmm. Even if it doesn't really add any new features or anything, like, people like being able to play, like, all, like, their stuff on one thing.
Yeah. And well, also, like, even if you had it for PlayStation 4, you could still play it on PlayStation 5 because of the cross-platforming.
Mm-hmm.
Man, which that's going to be bonkers, especially for, like, people who do Let's Plays and all of that. All of a sudden, like, oh, all of my games that I own, I can start playing on streams because it'll be backwards compatible for all of this shit.
No, yeah. Like, I hope at one point in the future they come out with a PlayStation that actually can play, like, all previous PlayStation games. Like, that would be dope.
Well, no,
being able to crack out, like, Digimon World 2.
No, that's the PlayStation 5 is that.
I think they've only confirmed it for PS4, though.
Oh, I could have swore they confirmed it for all of it.
Nah, not at least. I don't think they flat out said, like, it won't happen.
Okay, I know for sure, like, yeah, you said PlayStation 4 because they recently came out saying the PlayStation 4 controllers will work for PlayStation 4 games on the system, but not for newer games.
Yeah. Which makes sense if you think about it.
I mean, unless, like, is the controller... Oh, wait, no, actually, that does make sense because you couldn't use... if a game for PlayStation 2 needed the touch-sensitive stuff, so, like, Kingdom Hearts, you needed a DualShock 2 to play. So, yeah, it actually does make sense.
Yeah.
Do I have any... Okay, hopefully I can kill this guy in this hit. Is this me slapping it? Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, get this Gatling gun, bitch.
Shout out to the fact that to use the Earth Elemental, like, spell item, it just shoots lasers.
Unless it's just like little pebbles shooting very fast.
Yeah.
Am I up to how close? Oh man. We're not going to be able to get to level 7s cuz oh yeah, you can save outside. I was like, fuck, dude. Do I need to go back and get the other save point? Cuz
wouldn't that be terrible if you couldn't save in the overworld?
Oh yeah. Oh. I think save point games suck. Like the fact that I know like it was needed back then, or was it needed back then? Why not just be able to save wherever?
Yeah, it feels like it's just a limitation for the sake of. I'm not even sure why. Like, I guess it makes it so you have to ration out your stuff more, or
Yeah, I don't know. It just I wonder if it was a memory issue or like a capability issue to not be able to save everywhere, or if it was just like, oh, we don't want you to do that.
yeah.
All right, this has been a full episode. We talked about spreadsheets and Yu-Gi-Oh. Was that this episode?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, this is because this was a long go. Thank you so much for coming along for these 2 episodes, sir.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for allowing me to.
Oh, no problem. And I'm excited to get you on Mostly Speaking Sentai's 100th episode, which is coming up, guys. Catch up now wherever podcasts are found, or go to mlmpod.com for information. Nicole and I talk about it in IRL. We are very upset that we didn't do, or at least I am, mlmpod.biz. Because of all the old Spyro the Dragon Let's Plays.
Right.
Of going biz. And I think I said like, oh, when we get a website, it's going to be .biz. But it was Nicole ended up saying like, oh no, I think it's best that you didn't do that because it's a joke for only people who have seen that. I.e., it's only a joke for me, you, and Duo Grunfox, and .com is just easier to say.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for everyone watching. Go to patreon.com/MLMpod for the best way to support us and get Patreon exclusive podcasts every single Friday. And thanks to Duo Grunfox again. Everyone give a Duo Grunfox a thank in the comments.
Aww.
And like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. I don't ever say that on these, which I probably should be saying more. But I've been James.
I've been Duo.
And we've been mostly playing PlayStation. See ya. Bye.